Hey guys, that's me done for the day. Say that's me done. Joe's currently doing a bit of training.
Hands together and then down.
Had a good couple of days with Joe and KR Saws down south. We were TW yesterday and we are at Van Leeuwen in Basingstoke today. It's been interesting for me spending 3 days with the guys at KR. I've kind of learned a lot about bandsaws and also circular saws, and I think I had a preconception of what they were and what they were used for prior to coming and learning a little bit more and actually seeing them in action and talking to some of the people who are using the equipment day to day. My preconceptions were that a bandsaw blade, it would run, it would get blunt, it would break, and then you put another one on, and with a circular saw the same thing, you cut with it until it goes blunt and then you replace it. Clearly I was wrong because I was looking at it as just a commodity item.
Before we started using the KR saws, we had several breaks on the welds, which is manufacturer error.
Working more as a partner than actually just a company that was telling us how to do it. Joe was advising us.
Ultimately, you know, without the saw running absolutely perfectly and giving us exactly what we need, we don't get it to the customer.
You've got your point of view on it as well, because you know what your blades can do better than anyone else really, is you see the actual technical aspect of it more than it's a blade. Do you know what I mean?
I think the main benefit is the fact that, as always in TW Metals with our supplier, we look for a partnership, a strong relationship that we can build, and we found that with KRSO.
Blade life is amazing compared to what we used to have. The efficiency of how quick they can get them in and out. You know, we can ring them up one day, next day we're getting blades. You know?
Yeah, well, obviously, like I said, it was a learning curve for us. I mean, they kind of run it with a lower speed rate. I was kind of running with a 50, whereas they were running maybe at 38 band speed. Mm-hmm. And we were still getting the same 40 minutes a cut, you know, but with a bit of longer blade life. So it's not necessarily that they were cutting it that much quicker. We were just getting more out of the blade, and the blades were cheaper, so the firm's saving money because we're not using the tip blades.
Having spoken to the lads both here today and also at TW yesterday, and I guess that this is common with customers of KR, that really when you build a bit of a partnership with someone like KR, they really are experts at what they're doing, and there's a lot of different grades of material that you use, and there's a lot of different types of material that you're using, whether you're cutting hollows or sections or bars or pipes or tube. And I think as the blades have kind of progressed and got more effective and been able to run at higher speeds, you can't just look at them as a commodity. So yeah, the interesting thing has been that these companies, they've obviously got good relationships with KR, hence why we're here. But I think if you're looking at a blade or a circular saw blade as just a commodity that you just put on and it breaks, you put on and it breaks, really you need to be talking to KR or another expert to kind of partner up with them really, because the savings that have been made here, they're not just savings in terms of the money of the blade, but they're also then the kind of the net gains that they're making with the increases in speed and therefore the throughput that companies can put through. So yeah, it's been good, it's been entertaining, and I'm looking forward to putting the promo videos together for KR, which will be coming out later this year. But yeah, cheers to the guys at KR. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll be back out on the road next week. Take it easy. So, for your customers,
yep, you're
a very, very valuable supply partner. So if we drop down the ladder, and obviously with regard to what KR Saws are doing, you know, do you treat your suppliers the same way you expect to be treated by your customers?
Yeah, no, if absolutely.
But just working with these guys and listening to what they've got to say about KR Saws and what they think our service is like has been really refreshing.
They've all been really positive.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Have you slipped them a tenner?
No, 20.
It's the south, mate, isn't it? It's expensive down here.